Well, after the videos I recorded the past few days, I decided I'd get on here again and try to do a little more just to show. And I'd say we've probably got enough pieces here with us today. Hope I can say we do. And there's one little thing I think I find in here. These gouges here. I've got some, and I'd say we're gonna have to see if we can maybe find the right one. There's probably gonna be a little something we might be doing today that could take a gouge, and probably would say I found one that I'm hoping is going to work for what we might be doing. But there's some little steps along here we're going to take. I thought I might take some easy steps first, and you see where I've drawn these lines for the backs of the arms and the belt in the back. I think I'm going to take the V gouge and go along those lines there. And I mean, anyway, just cut the glove, but don't think I cut myself. That's a great thing. So we're gonna work along here, work alongside of this, and this is how we got this much part to come out now. We're going to do the same little steps along the back of this one as well, and try to get it so it comes out as best it needs to be. I tell you all that shows are going on right now, so kind of makes it hard to do a whole lot of what I've done. So, and right now kind of waiting for my mom to get home so she can fold my tablecloths so that I can kind of put some jeans I just washed in the dryer and put some bath towels into the washer. So that's the kind of thing where, and I'll tell you what I just did here. I cut these little lines here on the sides. So about that, I'd say that's kind of the reason why, with the work that's in my hands, kind of makes it so that, you know, things don't work quite like they used to or give you so much time. That's probably a good thing, because it gives me an opportunity to come on here and show you all these steps. Like, I just kind of took this step with the gouge around the hood. That's how we got the little place here along the sides. There's another little step to take. We got to take the same step on this one as well. Kind of work into it and make it so it shall come out just a little bit better, and when it does, it's going to be the piece of work that we need it to be, want it to be. I say we kind of got the two sides in here too, and we're going to gouge along the ruffle of the hood here too, and perhaps this gouge could use a little sharpening as well. I don't know how it is, but it's just something that we've got to get it into work here. Got to be careful with the gouge, because the very first time I ever carved anything, I was in a guild meeting and picked up the gouge of the person next to me who I had just met tried to carve into a little face with it. Wasn't aware how sharp gouges really were. Wasn't wearing a glove that day, just new to carving, so there wasn't one to put on, and had the gouge cut me right about here. Went to go get a stitch or two in that, so it kind of worked me very well, I'd say. And I think this is a moment where we're going to try to get along around this ruffle at the bottom of the coat as well, so we've got a little extra work to put in here. Take care of these little things like that. Oh, I say that this is going to come along great once we go along to it. I say that little time and work shall pay a little good price for us, and I say we're going to come along, make good use of what we got, and I say that the little work is making its way to us. There's probably a few little steps to take one at a time through this. It's hard to do the whole thing at once, but I tell you, I've already kind of made my V cuts with the V gouge along those lines. We got one more to do the same cuts with, just to get a little further on ahead. And I say a little work is gonna take us a little bit of a further long way, and this will be the very little good thing. So I'm going to come down to putting a little work into the figure, making it so that the ruffles and the coat turn out so well. This one might be one of those ones that gets a little painted, kind of like quite a few others did, and we're going to work alongside of this and get the little cuts made. And we're now on the back of the coat, so here is how we have finally come right down to it. It can take quite a few strokes of the gouge sometimes. But eventually, you kind of get there with it. Sometimes I feel these days like a little more money gets made as you work along stuff like this. I'd say there's some steps we'll take as we go further on, but I decided I could just do you all a favor this time, make this video a little short and sweet, because I don't know how well I'm feeling today. I tell y'all, I had my Omicron booster yesterday, and not sure how much further along I feel like going in one video, so I'm probably going to do short and quick little steps for this video and maybe for the next two. And I'd say so far I've already taken almost 10 minutes here with this video, so we're gonna bring it to an end pretty soon and pretty much be done with this one. I'll see how I feel later as far as getting on and making another, but that was just the very little step I had time and energy to show you for today. Take care, and goodbye.